95% of homebuyers completely botch their inspection contingency, and it costs them anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000 in overpayments or lost deposits. I'm not exaggerating. I've watched buyers waive inspections entirely. I've seen them negotiate inspection results so poorly they end up paying more than the asking price. And I've watched them catch serious defects they had zero leverage to address. This isn't about what home inspectors miss. This is about what you're missing in your contingency strategy. Let's break down the real mistakes that are killing deals right now. The 48 tower trap. First mistake. You're working with an inspection timeline that doesn't exist. Most contracts give you 7-10 days for inspection contingency. But here's what actually happens. Your agent calls you on day 3 and says the seller wants an answer. The inspection hasn't even come back yet, or you're still processing the results. Now you're making a $400,000 decision in 48 hours based on incomplete information. Why? Because sellers' agents are trained to compress your timeline. They'll tell you the sellers have another offer coming in, or they need certainty. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Either way, you panic and either waive contingencies or accept defects you shouldn't. Mistake. You didn't negotiate the inspection timeline before you made the offer. The fix. Add 14 days for inspection contingency, not 7. Yes, in a hot market this is harder. But if you can't get 2 weeks to inspect a $500K asset, you're not in the right market position. Some buyers will lose offers here. That's actually good. It means you're filtering out sellers who don't negotiate reasonably. The as-is clause misunderstanding. Second mistake. You think as-is means you have no leverage. I see buyers accept homes as is and then complain about defects. But here's what most agents won't tell you. As-is doesn't mean the seller gets to hide known defects. It doesn't mean you can't renegotiate after inspection. And it definitely doesn't mean you waive your right to walk away if something serious shows up. As-is mostly protects the seller from cosmetic issues, paint, carpets, minor repairs. It does not protect them from structural defects, roof problems, or system failures they knew about. More importantly, you can still use inspection results as leverage even in an as-is sale. Real scenario, inspection finds $15,000 in foundation issues. You're in an as-is contract. Most buyers think they're stuck. Smart buyers say, we're walking unless you credit us $20,000 at closing. The seller either takes it or loses the deal. Guess what? They usually take it because their next buyer will find the same thing. Mistake. You accepted as-is language as a final position, not a starting negotiation. The inspection waiver epidemic. Third mistake. And this one is costing buyers massively right now. Inspection waivers. You've probably heard about this. Buyers waiving inspections to compete in hot markets. I get it, but let me be clear. Waiving a home inspection is the single worst financial decision a homebuyer can make. I'm not being dramatic. Here's why. A $300 inspection can uncover $50,000 plus in defects. If you miss that, you're buying a liability. And when you go to sell, the next buyer's inspector will find the exact same problems, and your selling price drops by that amount anyway. You just got doubly screwed, you overpaid to buy it, and you'll undersell to exit it. Waiving inspection made sense maybe 3 years ago in a seller's market. In today's market, inventory is stabilizing. You have more negotiating power. Don't waste it by waiving inspections. Mistake, competing on the wrong terms. If a seller demands an inspection waiver, that's actually a signal to walk away. It means they know something you don't. The hidden defect that isn't hidden. Fourth mistake. You're not distinguishing between cosmetic red flags and deal breakers. Inspection comes back with 47 items. Your inspector marks some red, some yellow, some green. Most buyers look at the list and panic about everything equally. Then they either try to renegotiate 47 items, which kills the deal, or accept all 47, which means buying other people's problems. Here's the framework. Red flags, deal breaker territory. Structural issues, foundation cracks, settling, framing damage, roof replacement needed within 2-5 years, HVAC system at end of life, electrical panel concerns or outdated wiring, water intrusion or mold, plumbing issues, galvanized pipes, sewer line problems, yellow flags, negotiable, but not deal breakers. Water heater aging but functional, cosmetic, exterior damage, older appliances working fine, minor window/seal issues, green flags, ignore. Paint needed, landscaping maintenance, caulking door hinges, mistake. Treating the entire inspection as equally important. Sellers expect you to renegotiate red items. They'll push back on yellow. They'll laugh if you ask about green. The leverage play, here's where most buyers lose $100K plus without realizing it. Inspection is your only leverage point in a home purchase. Once you close, it's yours. You own the defects. So use the inspection strategically. If inspection finds $30,000 in red flag issues, you have 3 plays. 1. Ask for credit at closing, most common. Sellers hate it less. 2. Ask for repair escrow, hold back funds in escrow, released when repairs verified. 3. Renegotiate price, reduce offer by defect amount. Most buyers only try play #1 and accept rejection. Savvy buyers layer in plays #2 and #3. We're not asking you to fix it. Credit us $25K and we'll handle it ourselves. Sellers often take this because they avoid liability and contractors' markups. Mistake. Not treating inspection results as a renegotiation opportunity. The real cost of cutting corners, let me ground this in reality. You buy a home for $450,000. Inspection finds $40,000 in issues. You waive them to close faster. You get the keys. Fast forward 5 years. You're selling. The new buyer's inspector finds the same $40,000 in issues, plus 5 years of compound damage. Your selling price drops $50,000. You also eat $30,000 in real estate commissions. You just lost $80,000 on a $40,000 inspection issue you could have addressed at closing. And that doesn't include the cost of living with those defects for 5 years. Higher utilities, stress, safety concerns, emergency repair bills. The bottom line, home inspection contingencies aren't bureaucratic paperwork. They're your final due diligence checkpoint before a 30-year mortgage. Handle it like it. Negotiate 14-day inspection windows. Use inspection results as legitimate leverage, not as a sign you made a bad offer. Distinguish between actual defects and cosmetic issues. Never waive inspections to compete. Treat the inspection contingency period as your renegotiation window. The buyer's winning right now.